Hello and welcome to another episode of today's GK. I am Pooja Divedi, and in this segment we bring to you objective questions on a daily basis to help you crack prelims. So let's begin with the practice question of the last segment. Consider the following statements. Blue hydrogen is produced by electrolysis of water using renewable energy like solar, wind, and has a lower carbon footprint. Brown hydrogen is produced by using coal, where the emissions are released into the air, and green hydrogen is produced from natural gas, where the associated emissions are released into the air, and grey hydrogen is produced from natural gas, where the emissions are captured using carbon capture and storage. So in this question, we had to select the statements which are incorrect. Okay, always keep this in mind that we have to look at certain words very attentively. So here is incorrect. If we talk about the very first statement, blue hydrogen is produced by electrolysis of water using renewable energy. This is wrong because whenever you see the word renewable energy like solar and wind, this relates to green energy, right? So it's green hydrogen and not blue hydrogen. So it should be green hydrogen and has a lower carbon footprint. Of course, renewable energies have a lower carbon footprint. The second statement is correct because brown hydrogen is produced using coal, where the emissions are very high. Okay, second is correct. The third one is incorrect because I have already told you renewable energy means green hydrogen here, and this is actually grey hydrogen, which is produced from natural gas, where the associated emissions are released into the air. And the next statement, grey hydrogen, this is supposed to be blue hydrogen because whenever you see natural gas, that means blue hydrogen, where the emissions are captured using carbon capture and storage, to capture the carbon and store it for later purposes, for later utilization. Okay, so as we saw, only the second being correct, the first, third and the fourth being incorrect. The correct answer to this question would be option C, 1, 3 and 4 only. Let's move on to the explanation. Hydrogen is one of the most abundant element on earth for a cleaner alternative fuel option. Types of hydrogen depends upon the process, how it forms. Okay, this could be another prelims question for you. Types of hydrogen depends upon the process of its formation. They can ask you the density, the color or whatever, but we have to keep in mind the process of its formation. So green hydrogen we have already discussed, and if we talk about the proper electricity, splits the water into hydrogen and oxygen, right? Byproducts are water and water vapor. Brown hydrogen we have already discussed. Grey hydrogen is produced from natural gas, where the associated elements and associated emissions are released into the air. And blue hydrogen is produced from natural gas, where emissions are captured using carbon capture and storage. So, two things you have to keep in mind. In grey hydrogen, the natural gas is used and the elements, the emissions, basically they are released into the air. But for blue hydrogen, we have to keep in mind carbon capture and storage is supposed to be there, right? So we have already discussed it here. Moving on, consider the following statements regarding Digital India. It is being implemented by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and recently it completed 3 years since its launch in 2018. We have to select the correct statement. Digital India is under the Ministry of Information and Technology and not Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So the first statement automatically becomes incorrect. The second statement is also incorrect because it was launched in the year 2015. So it completed 6 years. For your mains examination purpose, as well as because of the COVID-19 pandemic, please keep this in mind that of course the long journey of the last 6 years of Digital India will be discussed. Okay, so which one of them being correct? Neither. So the correct answer would be option D. Recently a virtual event occurred which marked the completion of 6 years of Digital India. The Prime Minister said India is fully conscious of its responsibilities as a data powerhouse and noted that work was underway on all aspects of data protection. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is the implementing ministry of the scheme. Also, the scheme ensures the government's services are made available to citizens electronically by improved online infrastructure and by increasing internet connectivity. Green Pass, recently seen in the news, is related to which of the following? Green Pass is related to European Union's digital COVID certificate. It was in the news that Covishield is not mentioned in the list for people who have been administered by Covishield. They will not get the Green Pass. It was because Covishield did not apply to be there in the list. So now it has applied and it has been approved. Moving on to the explanation. Recently, the countries Austria, Germany, Slovenia, Greece, Iceland, Ireland and Spain allowed travel to people who have taken Covishield vaccines. The EU's digital COVID certificate or Green Pass has come into effect with an aim to facilitate free movement during the COVID-19 pandemic. Estonia has confirmed that it will recognize all vaccines authorized by the government of India for the travels of Indians to Estonia. See, Estonia has shown so much trust in the government of India. Which of the following states topped the list with schools having internet in the recently published Unified District Information System for Education Plus report? So, there is one state which has 90% of composition of both private and public schools having access to computers. This state is the state of Kerala and it has topped the list. So the correct answer here would be option B. Moving on. In the academic year that ended with schools closure due to COVID-19, only 22% of schools in India had internet facilities, according to Education Ministry's data recently released. The Unified District Information System for Education Plus report collates data from more than 15 lakh schools across the country. Kerala had more than 90% of schools, both government and private, with access to working computers. In Chhattisgarh, the ratio is 83%, Jharkhand 73%, installation of computer facilities, which was mostly government schools paid off. Tamil Nadu 77% and Gujarat with 74%, plus Maharashtra with 71%. Private schools had higher levels of computer availability than in government schools. Consider the following pairs. Developing country, we have to match them with vaccine name. Moderna, Spikevax, Oxford, AstraZeneca, Janssen, Johnson & Johnson, Vaxzevria. So we have to select the pair or pairs which is or are correctly matched. Moderna, yes, it is correctly matched with Spikevax. But Oxford AstraZeneca has the vaccine Vaxzevria and Johnson & Johnson has the vaccine by the name of Janssen. Okay, so only the first being correctly matched, the correct answer would be option A, one only. And we have already discussed this, so we shall move forward. Endometriosis, recently seen in the news, refers to which of the following? It is actually a disorder in which tissue that normally lines the uterus grows outside it. So, the correct answer would be option C. Recently, the French president has initiated work to do more to combat domestic violence and women's health problems such as endometriosis. And we have already discussed the disorder. Now, with endometriosis, the tissue can be found on the ovaries, fallopian tubes or intestines. Consider the following statements regarding the Indian Ocean Naval Symposium. The inaugural edition of IONS, an annual event, was held in India in 2015 under the chairmanship of the Indian Navy. It is a voluntary initiative that seeks to increase maritime cooperation among navies of the littoral states of the Indian Ocean region. We have to select the correct statement. The inaugural session of IONS was held in the year 2008 and not 2015. So the first statement becomes incorrect, but the second is correct. So the correct answer would be Option B, 2 only. The 7th edition of IONS, a biennial event, was hosted by the French Navy at La Réunion from 28th of June to 1st of July. IONS, which was conceived by the Indian Navy in 2008, seeks to enhance maritime cooperation among navies of littoral states of IOR by providing an open and inclusive forum for discussion of regionally relevant maritime issues that would lead to a common understanding of the way ahead. The chairmanship of IONS has been held by India, then UAE, South Africa in the given year, and Australia, Bangladesh, and Islamic Republic of Iran. France assumed the chairmanship on 29th of June 21 for a 2-year tenure. Keep this in mind. Moving on, consider the following statements regarding National Horticulture Board. It is mandated for integrated development of high-tech commercial horticulture and post-harvest management cold chain infrastructure in the country. It has centers and offices at various locations of the country, and at least one center is there almost in each district for implementation, monitoring and coordination of its various schemes and activities. So we have to select the correct statement. The first statement is correct, that it is mandated for integrated development of high-tech commercial horticulture and post-harvest management of cold chain infrastructure in the country. But here it is saying in the next statement, it has centers, offices at various locations of the country, and at least one center is there for each district. No, not for each district, but each state. So that is why the second statement is not correct. The first being correct, the correct answer to this question would be option A, that is one only. Union Agriculture Minister inaugurated the new Center of National Horticulture Board at Gwalior in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And we have, of course, talked about the first statement as well as the second statement. The Indrajal recently seen in the news is best described in which of the following? It is the first indigenous drone defense dome. Now, recently, by the attack of a rogue drone, an attempted attack, not the actual attack, at an IAF air base in Jammu, India is trying to have a bolstering effect on its drone and anti-drone technology, right? So keep this in mind. The correct answer is option D. Hyderabad-based technology R&D firm Crane Robotics has designed and developed India's first indigenous drone defense dome called Indrajal. The drone defense dome has the capability to autonomously protect an area of 1,000 to 2,000 square kilometers against aerial threats by assessing and acting on aerial threats such as unmanned aerial vehicles, loitering munitions, and low radar cross-section targets. Moving on, the anti-UAV systems will not only provide protection to defense bases, but it will also be beneficial for linear infrastructure like international borders against advanced weaponry. Chandevia app, recently seen in the news, is related to which of the following? It is related to an online app developed for learning Kalbelia dance, that is option D. Recently, due to COVID-19 pandemic, an app called Chandevia is gaining popularity amongst the students of Kalbelia dance, which is an expression of the Kalbelia community's traditional way of life. It is associated with a Rajasthani tribe of the same name, the Kalbelia tribe. It was included in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage in 2010. Consider the following statements. An application to declare gender is to be made to the district magistrate, and there will be a medical or physical examination for procedures for the issue of certificate of identity and change of gender. We have to select the correct statement. The first statement is definitely correct, but the second isn't. Why? Because there is not going to be any process for the ascertainment of a gender here. So the second statement being incorrect, the first being correct, the correct answer to the question would be option A. Recently, the Spanish government approved a draft bill that would allow anyone over the age of 14 to legally change gender without a medical diagnosis or hormone therapy. In India, the rights of transgender persons are governed by the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act 2019 and the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Rules 2020. Under the rules and application, to declare gender is to be made to the DM, that is the district magistrate. Parents can also make an application on behalf of the child. There will be no medical or physical examination for procedures of issue of a certificate of identity or change of gender. Let's move on to our practice question for the next segment. Consider the following statements. The informal sector is the part of an economy that is not taxed but monitored by some form of the government. And unlike the formal economy, the informal sector's components are not included in GDP computations. We have to select the correct statement or statements. So, I hope you'll be able to answer it correctly in the comment segment. That's it for today. Tomorrow we shall meet again with another segment. Until then, stay updated and thank you so much for watching.